So Tesla is just smooth sailing away. We are up $4.74, 1.75%, closed at 276.04. Post-market, we seem to be up by 2 additional cents. Since we had the big move on September 11th, then the Tesla pulled back a little bit, and now it's going further and further. We are respecting our bullish channel, this tight bullish channel. This is a tight bullish channel. When they are tight like this, they don't last a long time, but this time it's lasting a while. We can see that we have another one that's developing a little bit right here. It's possible that we would go to this lower bullish channel. The first speed bump is coming soon. The first speed bump is right here. This is the speed bump. That speed bump has stopped Tesla from going higher since November of 2021. So now we are getting very close to it. Nobody knows if Tesla is going to break it. Nobody knows. We have that downward resistance and we have a horizontal resistance at 285. We have this downward resistance, this diagonal resistance at 280. And we also have this horizontal resistance at 285. Aside from that, let's just enjoy this move. We called the buy signal after the day on August 29th. And yes, we had a long pullback right here. It took a lot of patience. If you stayed in it, it took a lot of patience. If you got out, you need to have come back in. And now we are just enjoying the fruits of our labor, and we are just enjoying this ride. In terms of indicators, we have stochastic at 96. We have the two lines of MACD above 0. We have RSI at 62. We have DMI that's pretty big. So everything is good. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So we have here that Tesla achieves breakthrough in single-piece car casting. Tesla has achieved a breakthrough in making Hot Wheels-like single-piece car casting a reality, according to a new insider report. This is quite interesting because what they are now doing is that they are producing the rear part of the car in one piece, the front part of the car in one piece, the battery is another piece with the seats on them, and then they are putting the rest of the car onto these big pieces. So there's a report coming from Reuters based on 5 people familiar with the move. The 5 people said in a single large frame combining the front rear sections with the middle underbody where the battery is housed could be used in Tesla's small EV, which it aims to launch with a price tag of $25,000 by the middle of the decade. So the report claims that Tesla has not yet decided to use the new technology for its next generation car, but it could make a decision as soon as this month. Reuters claims that one of the innovations involves using 3D printing and industrial sand to create the molds for casting, which can cut the cost and time it takes to make inevitable modifications to the molds. The report mentions Tesla using Desktop Metal's X1 machine. Another innovation is through material science. The report states that Tesla faced issues with having an alloy that works both with the 3D printing process of the mold and the performance and safety requirements for a car, but the company has made progress. The casting specialists overcame that by formulating special alloys, fine-tuning the molten alloy cooling process, and also coming up with an after-production heat treatment, 3 of the sources said. And once Tesla is happy with the prototype mold, it can then invest in a final metal one for mass production. Tesla has a strong material science team that it shares with SpaceX. Basically, it seems like Tesla need to rapidly change molds in order to fine-tune the way metal cools and everything, and they can do that with the fast 3D process. And once they have the final mold, then they can do it for good in metal. If there's one car company that can achieve this Hot Wheel single-piece car casting, it is Tesla and nobody else. Also, Tesla might offer optional Cybertruck coating that is scratch-proof to everything but diamonds. So Elon Musk suggested that Tesla might offer an optional coating for Cybertruck that should make the electric pickup scratch-proof to everything except objects with diamond-level hardness. Cybertruck is built with an exterior shell made for ultimate durability and passenger protection. Starting with a nearly impenetrable exoskeleton, every component is designed for superior strength and endurance, from ultra-hard 30x cold-rolled stainless steel structural skin to Tesla armor glass. But Tesla wants to go a step further. When someone on X mentioned that people who will try to key a Cybertruck will be ruining their keys, then Elon Musk commented that Tesla is thinking about offering an optional tungsten carbide coating. We might be able to offer an optional tungsten carbide coating, which is basically scratch-proof to everything below diamond harness. That would be fantastic if you could take the Cybertruck off-road and don't care about rocks and things like that. That would be great. Let's now take a look at the VIX. So great news. VIX is down 0.66, 4.9%, closed at 1281. This is going lower and lower. We are very close to our support at 1264. We are just happy about this. US bonds climbing a little bit higher, maintaining ourselves quite high. We are very close to our resistance. This should be red. This was a test for you guys. This should be red. In terms of the resistance, we have one at 4.3 and 4.33. Let's hope that we don't go over them. Rivian has broken 2359. It took a long time, but it succeeded it. So we closed at 24.11, up 86 cents, 3.7%, closed at 24.11. Yeah, this is now a buy signal. This is now a buy signal on the daily chart. But as I mentioned, we have this big downward resistance that we need to break. If not, it's a buy signal. It's a door opening. So the door is now open. It's not locked. It's open. It's open and people came out, but then there's a wall right there. So are they going to cross that wall, or are they going to be shy and just stay within the wall? This is what we are going to have to take a look at tomorrow. But in terms of the technical indicators, everything is super great. Xpeng is just going sideways, 1.55%. NEO back again into our downward channel, and we definitely have a weakening right here. This is a little bit of a downward channel right here. This is a congestion zone, but when you have a congestion zone that gets broken one way or the other, this is starting to look like something else, and it's starting to look like a decreasing channel, a bearish channel. NEO is up 3.08%, up 31 cents at 10.38. VinFast still just above the channel, down 2%. Apple, a little bit of a move up, but basically we are in this big downward channel. We are up 0.88%. Palantir is getting close to a buy signal. We need a close above 16. We need a close above 16. And we went above 16 today, 1604. And we went above 16 a couple of days ago also, but we cannot close above 16. So we have people, we have buyers that are willing to pay above 16, but not many of them. So the sellers push the stock back down. So when we are going to have enough buyers so that the stock can be above 16 and close above 16, then we are going to have a milestone. And since we have stochastic over 60, this will mean that we have a buy signal on the daily chart. Then we still have this downward resistance right here that we are going to have to contend. And this is at approximately 1665. I cannot give you a definite number because it's decreasing every single day. If it's tomorrow, it's at 1671. If it's the day after that, it's 1670 and so on. So Palantir could be going back up soon. Nvidia basically still in a congestion zone, still in its downward channel within the congestion zone. We are up 0.21%. This does not mean much. We don't have stochastic over 60, so we are not expecting it to go. There's still no force in that stock. Let's look at our indices a little bit. QQQ up 0.82%. We are just right smack between our two resistance lines. This is perfection again. So this one is now a support. I am going to put it in green. And yeah, let's see if we try to break it. We still have a good stochastic, so it's not impossible that we start breaking it and move a little bit higher. Also with the VIX that is plunging, so this is helping us. Dow Jones, a big move, up 0.96%. We gained back stochastic while breaking this downward resistance. So this one is just at the beginning of a new impulse. And we have some resistance at 35,112 right here, but if not, we should be able to reach this upper bullish channel resistance. S&P 500, good day also, 0.84% back into its bullish channel. For this one, I would wait for 45.49 to make sure that it is a decent move. But even right here, you could say that it has broken a horizontal resistance right here. You can say that and you can buy it right now if you want to get in a little bit earlier. Nasdaq basically going sideways, up 0.81%. So we see that the stock market is really moving up. After the CPI number came out pretty good, so this is giving an impulse to pretty much everything. Physical gold, just even Steven, nothing to see here. Silver dropping below 761. We have a big bullish channel right here that we are just going to be retesting very soon. Bitcoin, we see an impulse up 1.16%. It would be nice if we break 26,517 to mean that we really have an impulse. We don't have stochastic over 60 yet, so just be careful about that. XRP going sideways, up 0.1.38. USDX, big move. We came down for a couple of days, and now poof, we are shooting up. So up 0.56%. And Neo Battery Material, okay, this one again, we have stochastic over 60. So this is one criteria. All of our indicators are also bullish. This one needs to close above 40 and a half. And we are just right smack on it. So maybe tomorrow is going to be the day. You can just, you can jump in a little bit earlier if you want to, with a little bit more risk, but this one could start flying soon. We have some news that it has secured additional optimized orders of proprietary silicon anodes. They are securing orders for their silicon anodes. So they are starting to pack up the orders before the factory is done. The factory is going to be completed in 2024, but already people are lining up to buy their stuff. So there's something interesting there. I have a video about how Neo Battery Material is completely in sync with Tesla's battery strategy. Check it out. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.